knows, one of the draws for the Playboy Club was the Bunnies. And the Bunnies were the wait staff. There were door bunnies and service bunnies and camera bunnies. But they
and even
were,
a bunny airline.
Right, there was later on. And that's a whole story in itself. Yes. But the Bunnies were very well managed and very well regulated. There was actual a bunny manual that the young ladies had to audition, and those that were picked, they had to memorize this bunny manual that dictated how their costume looked and what was acceptable in hair coiffing and makeup, and actually gave them answers to every question they had.
The Playboy Jazz Festival. Talk a little bit about the beginnings of that festival and how it continued to grow over the years.
The first Playboy Jazz Festival was 1959, and it came about because Hef wanted a way to mark the 5th anniversary of the magazine. In 1959, Hef wanted to have a big party to commemorate it, and he wanted a big jazz party. That's what his passion was, jazz.
Talk about the segregation in the South and a lot of the performers that were booked there and the issues that they dealt with.
Well, segregation, you know, this is, the Civil Rights Act didn't come into effect until 1964. So most of the country had just what the word sounds like, segregation. The stages weren't mingled. You didn't have black performers perform for white audiences. Black members were not welcome. The bunnies, you did not have black bunnies. So it was strict segregation, and Hef usually, and I keep saying Hef and Playboy bouncing back and forth, but they're really synonymous because Hugh Hefner was Playboy. Even though it grew to be this worldwide organization, Hefner had his stamp and his eye on every aspect of the country. So Hef was one of those truly colorblind people, and I think it took him by surprise that his partners weren't.
And how did he break into television? I mean, he had two very successful shows.
Right. Well, there again was kind of Hef's vision. You know, he was offered a TV show, a variety show, and I'm sure the networks had in mind kind of like Ed Sullivan or the other variety shows where you had great guests come on stage and sing a song, maybe sit down and chat a little bit. But Hef said, you know, I really would like it a little bit more intimate. I want people to feel like they're coming into my home and we're having this great gathering of friends, or like the salons of old days. And you know, one of my guests just might be Sammy Davis, and he'll break into a song. Hefner was all about human rights. You know, everybody says that. Civil rights, gay rights, women's rights, yes, women's rights even. Civil rights, you know, just everything. He was...
When you started writing the book, who was the holy grail for you?
Hefner.
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 And you did interview him?
Yes.
I mean, just a few weeks ago, she says, I have to go because I'm having fried chicken tonight at the Hefner Mansion. So.
Yes, it was Saturday night, and if you're lucky enough to get invited Saturday night, it's fried chicken and mashed potatoes, Hef's favorite. Hef liked the club atmosphere, he liked good entertainment, and he didn't care. To tie it up in a nice bow, Dick Gregory gave me a great line that is really Hef's philosophy. Dick Gregory said, Hef didn't care if you were black, white, or yellow, only if you could swing an instrument, tell a joke, or sing a song. And he really, that was the whole thing in a nutshell. He really just wanted to present great entertainment, you know, sell memberships to the Playboy Club and provide a forum.
Oh, the good life full of fun seems to be the ideal.